Welcome back. Standing at the entrance to our hyper cannon. And today we're gonna arc over to our refinery location. Basically this lake, which, believe it or not, this was the build location for my first factory, season 1 mega factory. And now it's just going to be a place where we deal with refinery products. All right, I'm just sort of getting my bearings here on what materials we have in stock. We're probably going to want to get some of that good coated concrete. That's always my favorite. Coated concrete is the best concrete. So looking at this from above, we're going to want, well, we're probably going to need to grab that. I wish I could land in this tree. It'd be really convenient. Oh, I can. But not on the leaves. I want the, I got to get that power slug out of the water just to get it out of the way. And then I'm scheduled for 24 water extractors. So we should just go ahead and start there. All right, got that cleared out. So I think the first thing we're going to do, because we have about 152 refineries that we want to build, and we're going to make use of a bunch of our water-based recipes, right? So the recipes allow for some additional tweaks based off of having water. Actually, we're doing this thing live, so we're going to have some tweaks along the way. So this location is nice because there is iron here, there's iron here, there's copper. You can see the blue-green copper right there. If we really wanted it, we could get some concrete from the limestone, but we don't really care about limestone. We've got the concrete cathedral to handle our concrete needs. So let's go ahead and put some foundations down. We're going to find a grid here, and now I remember why, when I did this in season 1, why I went off grid. I'm shooting for 24 water extractors. And I really don't have any idea how they're going to fit or where we're going to put them. I also need to grab some. Matter of fact, let's just we'll just put this in the to-do list and just grab everything we need in one shot. The rotors are where I think I'm gonna have to search for. Oh, I don't remember bringing rotors, but apparently I did. So Now, reinforced plates. Oh, I bought those too. That was a pretty good day. All right, 24 of these. Thinking for a moment, how do we want to have these set up? Probably, I mean, the standard answer would be to put them centrally facing. But I think I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try facing them outwards. Something like that. All right, I'll wait. Yeah? Okay. We'll get this last one nestled in. Nice and close. This whole thing's gonna have to be kind of built into the structure here. I just want to try to get as many hopefully this won't take as long as the endeavor of the coal power plant, which I'm excited about fixing. Normally I don't like going back, even though I am going to go back on that one. My basic theory about being excited about going back to the coal power plant is that I think all those objects that I built using blueprints are still blueprints, even though I built them in update 7. So I should be able to go back and easily delete and rebuild a lot of that stuff. Which, if that's the case, it's going to make it a lot easier to fix it. I owe myself one water extractor. I just want to make sure I'm keeping track of how many I actually need to build. Probably gonna have to go through and delete a lot of trees. We might not need that. Ooh. That one was a little off. This one, why are these two so close together? What did I do wrong here? Oh no, those two are just closer together. I think that means I owe myself 3 now. But we should probably just go back and count. You know what? I'm not fighting this forever. I'm just going to take this out. I'll just place you in a more comfortably spacious way. All right, let's take a look. 7, 10, 12, 14, 16 out of 24 built, so we have 8 to go. Well, I could put 8 there, or I could put a few here. I think I should probably go out this way a little bit. And let's build one extra. We do need to get power down here. Whatever we decide to do for power, though, probably be what we're going to do for power in general. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here and oh, I'm short on iron rods. I think we'll just kind of assume that we'll have a connection to be made. Powering all this stuff up. I didn't concern myself with flipping at all. It'd be a lot easier. And these poor guys, not hooked up to anything, so they really can't do very much. But when we're ready, they will be ready to go. My real concern is, are we going to be able to hook up all these refineries that we want? It's like 130 some odd fineries. It's no small amount. Uh-oh. Maxed out. Couple more to go. All right, I think that's everything. All right, so they all have lights, whether they have lights that are red, yellow, or green. Almost doesn't matter. The fact is they have our lighting, so they are connected. Now it's a matter of setting the height of this area. I think a reasonable wall would be to start here and go up. I guess we kind of want to minimize the height above the minimum, so that way when we run material into this, it doesn't have to go up a million miles. So let's just run that like that. That is not a lot of space. Could go up one more. Nah, we'll figure out the lighting afterwards. This is the ideal height to capture the materials, though. We know we're gonna need at least that much of a building. And probably a little bit more on this side would make sense as well. Refinery wise, in total, we need a lot. Let's see. We need 32 plus 52 plus 68. 152. So there's at least 3. If we said 2 rows of 16. That would be 2 for that one. 26 for the other one. And then another 16 for the other one. So that's 10 rows basically. That's a lot. Let's get the refineries in our to-do list. Maybe not all of them, but enough to measure. 16 at the very least. And yeah, I think 24 is probably a good target number. See if we can find some engines. A lot of what some people call creative mods or creator mods were kind of added to the game. The ability to do flight, ability to just add stuff to your inventory. But I don't know. Kind of a purist. I think manage your inventory is part of it. Otherwise, they're just giving you an infinite inventory. Which, at the end of the day, if you can have a pocket dimension, why can't you just have it be a little bigger? Let's give ourselves some organizational height if we can, but we've got to get some freaking iron plates. There they are. Well, that is a good point. I probably want to receive the materials here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's where I want to build. So let's give ourselves a 2-level service layer, which means, I'm going to have to foundation all that again. Hey, we're just building a massive refinery. And I'm putting down the foundations for it right now. Luckily, we're only going to deal with 3 materials, though we're going to deal with a lot of them. It's only 3 in total. All right, now we can get a sense of how high we plan to build on this thing. Oh, wow. This lookout tower is too close. The size of the refineries always surprised me. I don't know how that's possible. At some point I should figure out that they're bigger than I imagine. Of course, once I do that, then I'm imagining how big they really are. Therefore, the whole thing collapses. Well, let's see here. If I'm making 32 of these, which means 16-ish, and I'm probably looking at something like this. That's 4. Oh my goodness. Well, we're definitely going to have too many in here. Man, if we do them 8 at a time, it's going to be 4. That's going to be a lot of refineries. I could offset this by lining up. Yeah, let's do it. See if we can lock. Oh yeah, that's way too close. Back you off. This one is on that line. Oh, we didn't run out of nudge. And then this circle needs to be on this line. All right. So that's 16 just for caterium. gonna be a lot. The problem is it's gonna be a lot. Not unless I start overclocking everything. I mean, I do have the shards for it. So we want this to be 32. We want to refine caterium ingots. I think it would take 2 shards each. See, but that would eat up our shards really fast. So we're not going to do that. We are going to suffer. We're just going to build all these. Oh, wow. It is a new mic. It's supposed to be a secret test, but you're going to call it out that it sounds good. I'm going to have to agree that it's new. Well, let's see here. I'm looking for a... You see where I was lined up on the last one. But yes, thanks for noticing. Yeah, I think that'll do it. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. We were bound to run out of something. I do feel obligated to talk louder into this thing. So maybe that's a double benefit. There are all these guys. All right. Let's get a to-do list going. I need to at least... do 8 more refineries. Then we'll run around maybe and grab the caterium. Oh, did I? Whoops. I think I might remember putting that in there now. Well, you'll have to let me know if I go off the rails on this, because it is... I think I do remember saying something about a mic test. Oh, man. I was just having a nice Friday day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. I wanted to do a big refinery build anyway, so I figured we might as well add the extra challenge of doing it live. All right, so just counting up here, we wanted 32 of these refineries. We wanted to try to do it with a little bit of overclocking, but to really have that be effective, it would take way too many power shards. Right between both of these marks, like that. Got it. All right. One of the other things we're going to need to do, obviously we've got a lot to put together before we can consider this done. But I'm kind of liking how this is already coming together. We're going to pump up the water. It's going to come up here. It's going to go in a circle around the whole building, just kind of dropping off water as necessary where needed. But we're going to want to feed in some of the material as well. Let's just get a sense of where that's... Ooh. Hello. Obviously, we're going to have some conversations about cutting down some of these trees and cacti. So I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to grab some... What do I need? Concrete and plastic. Mostly concrete, I would say. But we're also going to need some of that good old-fashioned... Drop those, pick this. That should get us close. So we've got power here. I'm trying to run a conveyor belt out to a caterium mine. It's got some distance on it. It's not impossibly far away, but it's far away. Right there. Looks like we're going to be changing heights at least once. See if we can see the ping from here. So right here looks to be the straight shot. Or the straightest available shot. Should I go up and over? Kind of leave a bridge? Or should I go all the way up now that I'm kind of already going up? Part of me doesn't want to change heights twice. Should have guessed there'd be spawners. What's this guy gonna do? Coming running halfway across the map for no reason. So I could just run it straight into the factory. One super long conveyor belt. Oh, you know, I hate to have these objects here. Oh, but I don't have enough room in my inventory to pick them up. Let's see. We should deal with that stuff. We'll drop a couple pieces of plastic. Uh-oh. This thing is on the caterium, so I can't pick it up. Alright, well, it is what it is. And I think I'm gonna need to make myself a full guy so I can make some miners. Let's make another one so we can make some space. So we can make our second miner. I think if we pull this a little closer, we might be able to get a slightly better angle. And then I'm going to try to stick with my beautiful miners build. See what we can do on that. Autosave. There we go. And somewhere in here, we should probably drop down. Maybe we should drop down a little earlier. I think we'll come back to that. Let's get this caterium in place. We're only going to have one of these, so that makes it really easy to deal with. Just do a nice concrete wall, central. And I would say we just drop it straight down to the level of the factory service layer. Uh-oh, I deleted something I didn't want to delete. Nope, I didn't delete enough. I must have had too much stuff in my inventory some other time. Just want to move this, move that out of the way so it can keep having the power without clipping. Then we'll go through just like that. All right. And just taking a step back here. Little opportunity to do some fun design with a bridge. It could be that just leaving it. Or I could try to keep this middle as like a double support. I think I'll get rid of it, but we'll build some arches in. My standard would be something like it's gonna be a lot of these though if we go like this. One, two, three, and a space. Wait. And we'll just put some inverted ramps in. There we go. Nothing floating, right? Everything fully supported. I think it's supposed to be one more right there. Now it's a matter of trying to figure out how we want to power this thing. We could actually cheat. We ran power through this crevasse probably 40 episodes ago. So we could just whip it up here. And we know the belt speed we're dealing with is 480. We'll leave that extra power shard there. Then we'll grab this little 1 meter wall. The, the coated concrete looks really cool. And I try to sometimes, I don't know, I need to figure out exactly how I want this part to look. But I'm pretty happy with this generally. It's kind of brutalist on top of brutalist. It's pretty rough. But I kind of like it. So I'm going to leave it. I'll come back and do the corners on this when I'm ready to mix it up again. But for now, I think we've got the point. Customization already applied. It doesn't look applied. Oh, there must be two of them. There we go. Yeah, so this promises to be a little difficult because we can't align these perfectly along every axis. Or axes. Axes? It's like either the liquids will align or the physical stuff will align. This time we picked the liquids. We'll do something on the surface layer to get that all working. That's the output side. And we want to put the caterium into these. Just confirming that is the right direction. This is going to be a big refinery. This the caterium here is the smallest of the three materials that we're dealing with. So that is going to be fun. Uh-oh. What are you doing down here? One bit of good news is all the caterium that we ever were going to deal with in this refinery are all right here. So we don't have to worry about crossing any lines or anything like that. Though we should consider how we plan to output. This is an interesting problem. Let's see. 24 caterium on the inside. So we can turn one belt into half a belt, so we can combine these. It probably makes sense to combine everything up here, but it would probably look better to combine everything on the service layer. That doesn't look good either over there. Let's check that one out. Whoops. See ya. All right. Where did I come down on this? Let's build the service and then we'll come back. All right, and then we'll put splitters in. And maybe one splitter at the very start. Let's see, that'll allow us to send half to... Come on, there we go. To send half to one side and half to the other side. don't know how I'm missing. How is that not working? Oh, so smart splitter. Definitely don't want it to be a smart splitter. Hello? Why do I keep putting smart splitters in? There we go. Half and half. Just like that. I guess we could belt this side. I think we missed one other one. Yeah, I think that was just a misclick there. So we want to pick up the pure. And it's not going to start collecting until we get it power. Let me head on to the other side here where it's a little easier. All right, I think we need to get one of these powered, but then I'm wondering, is that enough? Maybe we should worry about that in a bit. The good news about the caterium lay is that it comes in on one belt and goes out on one belt. Might as well do the whole power kit and caboodle here. I'm starting to formulate potential blueprint. Even if it just hooks up our power, get a huge time savings. Autosave. I have to say the stability of the game has been pretty good lately. Oh, I also need to connect all these power stations to each other. This is gonna be a big refinery. bet I could put 2 blueprints or 2 refineries in a single blueprint. Can't remember if it's 2 or 3. Probably need to be 2. That would save a few clicks. Connect each one to its own power supply, and then you can connect them internally once. Okay, yep. Power time. If there's a place where we can get power. Okay. Let's find one of these that are actually connected. See if they're getting ore, and they are. So now we just need to connect the water. Water, water, water. All right, so now we got to think for a second. How do we want this to hook up? Because we've got water in the basement, basically. And now it's just a question of how do we get this water upstairs and in a place where we can distribute it? One answer could include the ceiling. Planning to clip these anyway, right? That's not enough. If you're gonna clip the pipes and use them as kind of like a refinery pipe on the whole building, you need to clip a little bit more than just the very edge of it. Something more like this makes more sense. So if this is the level, can we drop water in from up there? Maybe. Let's see if we have a... See if we have everything we need here. This could work. Let's bring this up like that, and then finish it off. We should probably connect it back down to the rest of it. Something like that. Of course, we're going to have a clipping issue here in a second. More than likely. Oh boy. I'm suddenly thinking about that video where we had the totally, completely unnecessary bug. Oh, and I should be using level 2 pipes as well. Not level 1 pipes. Let's double back and upgrade that. Double the copper sheets. We got to go back and get some copper sheets. Hello. Got a little too close to the hyper cannon. Where was I? Over here. We were upgrading pipes. Now we've got a different problem. If I bring the pipe down to the ground and then connect everything to it, I could get away with much fewer pumps. If I do it the other way, I'm going to have to put a pump on every station. So with that in mind, I think we know what we're going to do. That's way too angly. Much better. Of course, this is more or less outside of the walls, but we can correct for that. Take your eye off for a second and you'll fall straight into the water. So what I'm thinking is near this side, put in a Mark II pump. Let's go grab that quick wire because we're going to need to make an upgrade here. Oh, man. I don't remember bringing a quick wire over here. I really planned ahead somehow. The smallest little hill just breaks your momentum. There we go. Now it's going to be a matter of connecting all these junctions. Let's upgrade this to the better pipe. Uh-oh. That is wrong. I wish I could connect it there, but we have to connect it on this side. Let's say all that planning is for naught. We have to connect over here. All right, here we go. Attempt number 2. Somewhere, ooh, that's really crooked. Yikes. We'll take that out. Let's see. I don't even know if we need that. Let's worry about that in a minute. This method definitely costs a lot of pipe. You have to run the pipe up, then you got to run it down twice. So we're spending a lot of copper sheets. Why is the first one getting water and none of the other ones? Oh, it's just taking a while for the whole thing to fill up. No worries. Okay. Why are you not getting caterium? Oh, I didn't set this side up. That's why. Is this side working? This side's not getting something though, right? So half of it's getting caterium, the other half is getting water. Good stuff. Don't think I need this center line anymore. Let's get the caterium connected. Then we'll double back and put some more water in. We had at least one misclick that I think I'm gonna pop back up there and ooh. I don't like that warning. One of my power supplies is draining. I suppose I should check on that too. Draining, that means it's what, 50%? Oh, 78%. I only have 44 hours to go. Somewhere up here, I think I misclicked a splitter. But I'm not seeing it. There might not be an easy way to do this on this side. How did I do it on the other side so easily? Oh. We're a little closer on this side. We might be able to just connect it straight though. Let's see. I hear a click. That means it's connected. Caterium is going in, and caterium ore is being refined. All those refineries are running on this one water extractor. That's probably not what we want. I know what you're thinking. Hey, you're connecting a lot of water extractors to a pipe that can only handle 600. But I think... Let's see, if we go down this way, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what we need is to share the pressure on this end. A little more aggressively. How much water does each one of these take? 24. And we're doing 32 of these. 32 times 24, 768. So we're gonna need more than one pipe anyway. I think we should drop this. Right, and we should go straight up right here. Or we could come right back down. Like, for instance, let's just presume for a moment that we'll go here. Then we'll drop down using a floor hole. Then we'll connect from here to here. Some water's making it all the way around. So now, half of it is going up that way and connecting, and half of it's going up the other way and connecting. So now there's never a spot where 600 amount of pressure is required for either one of these pumps. We could probably get real technical with it. Put a couple valves on here just to make sure. Like, we don't want the water ever to come back down. I think that's a fair statement. Let's see if we remember to bring rubber over here. It's probably fair to say, once that water goes up, we don't want it back. Right? Once we have it shipped up to the next level. This is overkill because that pump is right there doing the same thing basically. So as soon as I put that on, our flow dropped, which I don't like. Oh, did I put that going in the wrong direction? I'll have to check the direction. The yellow stripes point in the direction of the flow. Okay, there we go. That should be working. I think we're producing more water than we're using. Each one of these is 120. There's 4 of them here. There's 8, 9. It's 1080. And on a good day, if these were all distributing, which they're not, they're using like a lot less than 1080. Well, no, not a lot less. 32 times 24, well, 768. It's a lot less. And only half of these are connected. I think what we'll do we'll just do a little splitter there. Then we'll just send this down the line like this. And all that same water should also feed these machines. And then eventually we'll just connect everything to everything. And all the machines will, all the pumps will effectively feed all the refineries in one super loop. But right now we're just going to have water for these. Come on. That line got a little bit more creative. This line was pretty straightforward. This one is a little wackier. That's okay. It is okay. So this one's got full caterium, full water. Now, one of the questions I have is, how do we want to get the stuff that we're making out of here? I might have to move this. Eventually, I might have to move this hyper cannon. Off by 1 meter, though technically this isn't anything, so we can make this the level. We want to input one copper, 3 iron. We've already done the caterium input, so now it's just a matter of organizing the outputs. On this side, we could do all the inputs on, because we've got the iron here, Where's the third iron? Way down here. So we could enter that iron on this side of the building. And then shoot it down ground level. We could, I'm thinking about just kind of bringing the caterium ingots out, straight out and straight in. This does give us a little room to play. So yeah, let's do this. I'm liking this idea. Do we want to have a single output for that? Let's look at the copper refinery recipe. I will find the P eventually. Sorry. So this recipe right here, we're scheduled to have 52 refineries dedicated to copper ingots. So that's 37.5 times 52. Oh. That's a lot of output. That's 4 belts associated with copper ore all by itself. Ooh, this explodes on the belt. Effectively. We would need... Basically, we would need 2 transport hubs dedicated to moving copper ingots. Well, I mean, is the iron even worse than that? I know it's a little late to be checking these details. 65 of them? Oh man, these numbers are 65 of them. So I was thinking about 65 times 68. 4,000 divided by 4080. That's 9 transport hubs. Or, let's see, I've already built all this. Maybe we do like half. We'll send some of it up as iron ingots and we'll send some of it up as ore. Or something. I don't know. I'm going to think about it now. But for right now, we already have this caterium, so let's get this worked out. I think... yeah, we need to set up the outputs here. Even if I wanted to do something crazy like belt it all, that would be an insane amount of belting. But given the distance, we only want to go just past that radar tower right there. Some sort of super bus might be the way to do it, actually. I'm just going to go around and build all of these in one shot. If I have the iron plates to do it. I think I am going to go ahead and refine everything down here. And then have to deal with the catastrophe of moving it all. And it will be a catastrophe. One way or another. And we were running out of everything. We need some of these and a good chunk of these. Okay, so now I think all we have left is to combine all of these into a single output. Maybe one last double check on these numbers. $24 goes to 12, so yeah, it's fine. One problem with refining all this on the Crater Lakes area is that that space is actually not that big. It seems bigger than it is. And as anybody who hates refineries will tell you, refineries take up a lot of space. I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of assume that we'll build the belts last. Okay. And now do we just combine all of these one by one? All the way down, straightforward, nothing complicated? And then, you know, we probably need to stop at the last minute here. Put it in as a merger. How sad to get all the way there and have that one last little bit go crooked on you. A couple of those are crooked, actually. I don't know if I can leave it like that. Wow. It's kind of destined to be off by that little bit. We're not going to fight it. We'll put in a tiny storage container. Definitely want it to be a merger. You know, I need to put this down and nudge it around. Keep forgetting you can nudge things other than blueprints. That's only bogged down because some of the refineries had extra stuff. As they work through their inventories, it'll resolve itself. I think this is going to be like a 4-part series just on this refinery. We're gonna have to do one for caterium, one for copper, one for iron ore, then another to decorate, and then maybe even another one to move the material to the Crater Lakes. Got to get that built before that guy got in the way. So whatever this ends up being, it's going to come out right here. Whether we decide to drop it off to a transportation hub or a massive, and it would be massive, conveyor belt bus. We'd probably have to shoot it up pretty quick. Or we could go around and go up this ramp over here. Either way, that caterium is flowing nicely. Definitely don't want to make the caterium into quick wire. That will explode it on the belt for sure. So, interestingly enough, it's actually the same amount on the belt, but it would be more expensive to transport it because this stacks to 100, the quick wire stacks to 500, and each caterium ingot makes 5 quick wire. So it's the exact same size on the belt, but it's the same size in storage, but worse to deal with as far as transportation. So it's better to transport it at the very least as the ingot. Technically speaking, I should transport the ore raw. But we've got this in progress, so we're going to finish this. We're going to make a big old refinery. We might have to do something crazy like multiple levels or something. Or one side of it's going to have to be longer than the other. It'll have to be like a T shape. Of course, this is in the way of that plan. I'm not sure. I can definitely see why people don't like refineries because they do take up a lot of space. And to do them at scale is a ridiculous amount of space. If I really wanted it, I could squeeze them in here. Just have it be multiple levels of refining. Of course, the exhaust is already clipping. Got 2 different exhausts. These are all fun little plans that we can deal with in the next video. Point is we have the utilities set up for it. We've got all the water we need. Now we just need 52 copper refineries and 68 iron ore refineries. This is going to be a long building. It's going to go out past the original plan because right now we're only looking at 8 each. I guess if we extended that, we could go 16 like that, then 16 here. That would be 32. We'd still need 4 of those to get to 64. Maybe a little overclocking after that and we'll have it. But I am going to break this up into a couple of videos. We got the basic setup. We got the basic setup, and now it's just a matter of, well, we're working really good on caterium. Let me show you what I'm saying as far as moving this up to the Crater Lakes area, and then we'll call it. So there's this ramp right here that we could theoretically use. Still moving up, still moving up. Maybe we come in under here. Or, you know, the other option, you know, if we went below, we'd have to come up over this bridge. Maybe we could drop it down low here and run it in at this angle. And then one level above this, we could run in, you know, 3 belts at a time. A lot of this could be alleviated if we only brought in 1 or 2 of those belts. And then once we had the aluminum, we brought in the rest of it. That could be a way to go. That might be a smart way. So we bring in these ingots, send them to storage. And we'll have just 1 belt of each type. 1 copper, 1 caterium, 1 iron ore belt. And then when we come back with aluminum, we can deal with upgrading those other belts. That's the way to do it. I think that's what we'll do. Still doesn't stop us from having to build out the rest of those. But that's definitely something we'll do in our next video. Thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.